This afternoon, an interesting tweet came out surrounding Russell Wilson, as apparently he wants to play in Seattle, but if a trade were considered, the only teams he would go to are the Cowboys, Saints, Raiders, and Bears. Of course, I've brought in Zach to talk about the potential chances of Russell Wilson coming to the Chicago Bears. Zach, I think both you and I saw this tweet, and the second we laid eyes on the Bears, both of our hearts dropped, right?
Yeah, I mean, typical like Morden and stuff, just scrolling through Twitter, watching a couple like sports shows. All of a sudden, Schefter notification pops up. Russell Wilson's told the Seahawks he wants to play. And then the teams he would go to, Cowboys, Saints, Raiders. And I was like, okay, yeah, typical. And then all of a sudden, the last one on Schefter's tweet, and Bears.
The Bears. Oh,
and I'm
my
like,
gosh.
I was like, oh, please. Like,
don't do this to me. I cannot believe he mentioned the Bears. Any quarterback that wants to come to Chicago, are you kidding me? And somebody like Russell Wilson. So, Zach, I'm sure you've read a little bit on what happened between Wilson and Seattle, and, it seems to be a bit of tension there. Now, I have read the Bears would do cartwheels to get Russell Wilson. At this point, that is a direct quote from a reporter. They've been very persistent from what I'm told. So it looks like, if at some point Russell Wilson, at any point, if he becomes available, the Bears are willing to do whatever it takes to make this happen.
Obviously, right now, I am wearing a Mitchell Trubisky jersey. All right. But Russell Wilson, before he even steps foot on the field as a Bear, if he does get traded to the Bears, would be the third best quarterback to ever put a Bear jersey on, in my opinion.
Without even playing a game.
Without playing a game.
Zach, here's my thing, dude. The city of Chicago would just bow down to this guy. This would be just, we have waited so many years to have a quarterback that we can just love and support. And, having Russell Wilson out there on the field with the Chicago Bears, I literally have goosebumps as we speak. Now, apparently, the change of heart for the 2020 season might be due to Wilson's contract in Seattle. According to Spot Track, if the Seahawks trade Wilson after June 1st this year, they'll save $19 million towards this year's cap, but will carry $13 million in dead money. Wilson becomes an unrestricted free agent following the 2023 season. So you do get a few years of Russell Wilson. Like we talked about a million times, Zach, this defense is only getting older. We're in our prime right now. Bringing in somebody like Russell Wilson, an established quarterback, really, not only does it tell your fans, but I think it tells players like Allen Robinson that it's win now.
The players, obviously, I mean, it seems like they've kind of given up on Nick Foles and Mitchell Trubisky. And I mean, you look at Cordell Patterson, he changed his Twitter profile pic to a picture of him and Russ. You look at Tariq Cohen, he's tweeting at Deshaun Watson, tweeting at Russell Wilson and stuff. The Bears, I mean, if Ryan Pace doesn't see that, then something's wrong with him and he needs to get out of town.
Zach, two things. First off, the fact that Patterson isn't even signed with us next year and he's still recruiting, I love this guy. Like, I don't know how we can't bring him back. Also, I kind of want to get your thoughts on what it would take to acquire a Russell Wilson. Do you think 2 first-round picks and like a second or third? Like, what do you think we would have to give up?
Before any trades happened, you're like, yeah, the Bears, like, for Deshaun Watson, is going to be 4 first rounds, 3 first rounds. Like, but then, like, so the Goff trade happens. So I'm like, all right, 3 first round picks. But then the Carson Wentz trade happens. And I think that just hurt the value a little bit more. I think realistically what the Bears need to give up would be 2 first rounders for the next 2 years, a second round, and Kyle Fuller. As much as it hurts me to say Kyle's name, I just think that piece will help the Seahawks be like, all right, it's not like it hurts, but it doesn't hurt as bad because we get a Pro Bowl caliber defender again.
Yeah, and you see a lot of big name players linked to these quarterbacks. I know, Christian McCaffrey's name's been thrown around with Deshaun Watson, but guys, let us know in the comments down below what you guys think. Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson, that might be for a different video. But yeah, let us know in the comments. Please make sure you guys do check out Zach. He streams on Twitch every single night. Also, please make sure you do drop a like. Make sure you guys do drop a subscription. And until next time, talk to you guys soon. Peace.